The following podcast is a Dear Media production.
Hello, and welcome back to your favorite podcast,
De-influenced.
If you're watching this on video, I have a big stain on my shirt that looks like it's like on my boob.
You got two now.
I have two stains?
Yeah. There's a big circle and then a small circle.
How did you know that?
I see it right now.
Oh, yeah. Those are both. So if that's what it looks like, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's really hard to see though. Like I would have never known unless you pointed it out.
I'm really sad. So this is a nudes shirt. I got it when they launched at Nordstrom because I basically only buy things from Nordstrom. Like if you're not at Nordstrom, I'm probably not buying you, or Ulta. Oh, well,
Yeah.
And so they finally launched at Nordstrom and I was like, add to cart. I got two of them in a size medium, and I'm so sad because this one I wore it one time, it's already ruined.
Yeah.
It's not their fault. It's my Milk's fault. But now I'm like, I'm still gonna wear it.
Why don't we dress up more?
I feel like you're literally just talking about me.
No, I wear the same thing every day. People comment all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think about it all the time. I'm like, I have clothes. I can afford to buy clothes. I don't know why I don't want to do it.
No,
I go back. Like I look forward to Mondays and Wednesdays because that's my day to wear this shirt.
Oh, the gray shirt?
Because I can't be wearing the same shirt every day.
No,
but I rotate
pretty much
between
do,
three.
though.
Yes.
I know. It's so
the weirdest thing.
I know. Sometimes you do go off and you wear like a blue shirt on
and like,
a
look,
Tuesday.
these pants, the belt loop is broken.
Are those Lulu or Aloe or
Dani, I don't
Yori?
know where these pants came from. I've worn these pants for like 4 years. I think they're cheap Amazon pants.
Really? They
Yes.
might be mine.
No, there's no tag. But like they're my go.
I can figure it out.
They're
for
my
you.
go-to pants.
Aw.
But like what's going to happen is summer's going to come around and then I'm going to switch to my Viore shorts.
Yes. Your legs have been looking fire lately.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. Oh, you don't want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. I thought you were gonna, make it a moment and be like, oh, tell me more, like, and just like beg for more. You know how you do.
No, I only do that privately with you because that's my love language.
Words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're very selective about.
Well, you know why I gave it to you?
Why?
Because you went on a walk with me to that estate sale this morning.
Which was quality time.
Quality time.
Which I said yes to because I said this isn't about the estate sale.
Yeah.
This is about quality time.
I mean, and it wasn't. That estate sale sucked. Sorry.
Yeah, it did suck. It was like weird stuff.
It was weird juju.
It's like, why would I buy a hammer?
Did you go into like the shed in the back with all the stuff?
Yeah, I didn't like being there.
Bad things happened for sure.
Yeah, no,
Yo, it was actually a scene out of a movie where you walk in and they're like all of the saws and knives are like hanging on one wall, and then I don't know if you saw this. There's like a really freaky looking mirror with like a light bulb attached to it, and I'm like, what were you looking at?
Because like in my mind, when you asked me to go, I was like, realistically, we could go after the podcast and that would be better for me.
Yeah.
But it's like, I just was like, this is the moment. It's the fork in the road.
Yeah.
It's like, if I say yes now, I feel like that will mean more.
Because if you say no, then what's the point of life if we can't walk to an estate
sale?
No,
100%.
Like, what's the point of us being married if we can't stop and just go to an estate sale and like?
And here's the thing: you're not
have
wrong.
a good time.
You're not wrong.
I know people just think people get so stressed out about work and doctor's appointments and all these things, and it's like stop and smell the flowers and go to the estate sale.
Yeah.
I'm teasing.
No, but kind of.
Like, no, but yeah, but like within reason.
Yeah, within reason. Yeah. So we had fun though.
But yeah, the estate sale was interesting.
That was my first time. Do you know that?
At an estate sale?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm so sad. I've never been to an estate sale that just like really hits. Like every single time I go, I'm like, I'm gonna find some furs. I'm gonna find some hidden pearls, some like really cool vintage cowboy boots. No, never. It's so annoying when people are on Instagram are like, I went thrifting and they find all this stuff, and I'm like, how? Like when I go to Goodwill, I don't find anything good.
Yeah. Is there a difference between an estate sale and a garage sale? Because I went to a lot of those.
Oh, did you know that Tornado had so many garage sales that the city of Dallas like had to like come and like investigate our house?
Yeah, that makes sense. That
Babe,
adds up.
The amount of garage sales that I have had in my worked in my life with my mother.
Yeah.
Babe, I can't even tell you. Like it's like I grew up in a garage sale. Like it's just like, wow, so many memories are unlocked when you said that. But yes, the garage sale is different than estate sale. An estate sale, I'm assuming an estate sale is like usually when someone passes away and it's just like you go through their
like
home,
everything.
you hire a company, they put on the estate sale, and it's just like everything. Like they were selling literally everything, like newspaper clippings,
Yeah, Clorox,
like anything left over, which is really great if you need tools or if you need cleaning supplies, whatever. You can get it for like $1. You can get hammers, saws, whatever. My favorite thing that I found there was that rack, the storage rack.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice.
Dani's obsession with storage is the most fascinating thing in the world. Guys, we've been looking for a new house for straight up 3 years. And we have passed probably on 7 houses because there just simply wasn't enough storage. It wasn't that there was no storage. It was that there wasn't enough to satisfy Dani's conception of potentially all of the things that we have.
But can I tell you something? These are things that you don't know that you need to thank me for because you don't know how much I'm saving you from just clutter all around our house. Like our playroom has a closet. Most playrooms that we look at don't have a closet. Think about all the toys in that closet. They would be out in your house.
Yeah.
Where would they go?
No, I'm not talking about that storage.
I saved your life.
I'm not
Again,
talking about closet space.
the amount of times I save your life and you don't even realize it, it's just crazy.
No, guys.
I'm just not appreciated around here.
We have passed on houses because Dani didn't know where we would put our 8 strollers. I was laughing with the designer who was designing this last house. She was like, well, how many strollers do you guys have? And I was like, listen, I pulled her aside and I go, listen, we have 8 strollers.
We have 4 children.
I was like, we have 8 strollers.
And 4
I was
children.
like, I do not know why, but she will not get rid of any of the strollers. I was like, this garage is not big enough for the strollers.
Jordan, okay, first of all, you know why we won't get rid of the strollers. We have a wagon. We have a double stroller.
We've never used the wagon.
We use the wagon on Halloween.
For one night, we should rent a wagon.
No,
Halloween.
And Stella asked me. I'm actually not even kidding. 2 days ago, Stella asked me to go to the park, and she said, "Can we go in the wagon?"
Did you take her? Stella is 5 years old. She can walk.
I know.
Or scooter or ride her bike.
She didn't want me to. She didn't want to. She wanted me. I pushed her in a stroller to the park.
Okay.
No lie.
Okay.
I did. What if I wouldn't have had a stroller for her in that moment? What am I, like just a horrible mom?
Yeah, what if?
So we have a double stroller, a wagon, a single stroller, a stroller with a bassinet, a travel stroller.
I just wish that I wish I could take this mic off the rack and
throw it at me.
No. And walk into the attic and take an inventory of all of the useless crap that we will never touch in our lives.
If y'all can't see me, my jaw is literally hitting the floor. It's on the floor right now. I have to pick up my jaw and put it back in my mouth because you're calling it useless crap. It is Halloween decorations, Christmas decor, Easter decor, Valentine's Day decor, St. Patrick's Day decor. Jordan, I am making this house a home and you are not appreciating it. Pillows.
I don't mind. Listen.
Christmas lights, I'm saving presents for next year.
It's very similar to like my fear sometimes of giving you more storage.
You know what? I just want you to like live a year without me. See what happens. You'll be walking around in crap. You'll be on the show Hoarders all of a sudden.
I will be on the show Hoarders?
Yeah, because you won't know where to put everything.
No, I'll get rid of things.
Yeah, and then what are you going to do when Christmas comes around? Your kids are going to be so sad because it's not going to feel like Christmas.
We could honestly
no Christmas spirit.
No, we will get new toys, but then I will very covertly throw away all of the other toys or donate them.
You're gonna look at your receipt at the end of your life and be like, "Wow, I spent $200,000 on Christmas decor over the span of 40 years because I got rid of it every year."
No, Christmas decor. Listen,
that's what's mainly in there, honey.
Okay, listen. Can I tell you something? This is
bassinets are in there because we always were like, we might have another baby, we might not. I also save all of Stratton's clothes because he's 4, and I have another 1-year-old and a newborn coming up, and I don't want to buy new clothes. So I save all of his clothes, all his shoes, everything. It's passed down. So I have a storage closet for that too.
I'm just saying, I understand, and I think that this house has an adequate amount of storage. But the houses that we have been looking for our 4 children are much larger houses.
But they're built by men that are dumb and don't know that we need a lot of storage.
But if
there was a house we looked at that was like 8,000 square feet, y'all, and it literally had no storage, no place to put Christmas trees, no place to put your strollers, like no decorations, nothing. It didn't even have like an attic. I was like, this is so built by a man. It's so annoying.
But if my fear
beautiful
is that
home, though, beautiful home.
My fear is that if you get more storage, it enables more things.
No, and you know that, babe. I'm like the opposite of a hoarder. I throw stuff out all the time.
You do. You go through purges.
I purge so much. I'm like the opposite of a hoarder. You're like, if it's left out, you better watch out. I'm throwing it away.
Right.
No, babe, have you seen our attic? Have you seen these closets? They're immaculate. They're beautiful. Mm-hmm. Because I keep everything very organized.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. I'm so wrong. I'm sorry.
Are you just saying that?
No.
I want to be appreciated.
No, I do appreciate. I do think when we walk through these new houses, you think females think functionally different than men. Yeah. And I have appreciated a lot of things. I would say the hills that you seem to be dying on are 2 hills that I disagree with, which is I'm going to say one.
There's one where there's like a wine room and I'm like, get rid of it, storage.
Yeah, it's like make it storage. But even that one, I totally agree with because you're thinking functionally. Because
I'm like, our kids are going to be hanging out in this room.
Yes.
Where are the games going to go?
Yes.
Where are all the toys going to go? Where are all the stuffies going to go? Like all the coloring books and the pencils and the pens and the scissors and the crafts. Like that is going to be the room for that. Now, when you walk through the home and they stage it as this like beautiful club room. It's like got a pool table. It's got a picture of a horse on the wall. And I'm like, it's so sweet that you guys are staging it like this. But this is going to be a family home, like for young children. And so where are we going to put all of our crap?
Maybe,
the baby dolls.
Maybe the reason I don't appreciate you.
Uh-oh.
Maybe the reason I don't appreciate you on these 2 subjects, storage and the stroller garage, is because multiple times through looking through these houses, you have taken what I imagined to be my office and made it storage and put me in the attic where storage should go.
No, I have taken what should have been your office and I made it the playroom.
Yeah, or the playroom.
Because the playroom always needs to be on the first floor,
there's been
which
a couple
is usually
houses
where they put the
that
office.
didn't have a gym, and I was like, oh, it's okay. I'll like build a gym in the garage. And you're like, we can't be doing that. The strollers go there. And I'm like, we don't need the 8 strollers. And you're like, Jordan, we have 4 kids. We have 4 children.
We need the strollers.
So maybe I feel a little spicy towards those needs of yours because I don't feel like I feel like I have to combat them for my needs.
Oh, so you think that keeping strollers is for my needs? So you think that having a playroom is for me?
Well, here's the thing is that the reason I don't have a voice is because
sorry that I prioritize our children.
This is why I don't have a voice, because in your mind, you've created this trump card that you're like, I'm not actually thinking about me. I'm thinking about the betterment of my family, and my selfish husband is wanting a gym.
But babe, so, okay, I'm just saying though, like, think about, so the way our house is set up, we have our kitchen and then we have this room that attaches to the kitchen that was
I get it.
No, let me talk.
I've heard this speech.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my audience. Okay. Okay. So we have our kitchen and then we have a living room that's kind of like an open concept. And then we have this room that probably was an office that's connected. I turned it into a playroom. I added built-ins in there. We have 4 young children that should not be upstairs without our eyes on them. Okay, so we can't put our playroom upstairs because I can't have a newborn, a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 5-year-old upstairs playing by themselves. Maybe Stella, but it's just not a good idea. Mm-hmm. So we need that playroom to be within eyesight of the main heart of the home because also, like, I don't want them swallowing Legos or eating sand or whatever. So I turned that room into the playroom. that's basically what I'm doing in all of these homes where Jordan's like, oh, this will be my gym. This will be my, and I'm like, no, that's going to be the playroom because this is like where we have to watch our small children. And then he gets his butt hurt.
Well, because then, yeah, I don't get my butt hurt. I understand what you're saying.
You obviously do. We're talking about it.
I understand what you're saying, but then,
you know, babe, I would love to have a nice gym too. I would love to have a wrapping room and a craft room. And how about a massive ass closet? I don't get any of that.
You always get the nicest office.
No, I don't get the nicest
you
office.
Always get the biggest side.
Jordan, your office is so much bigger in the house that we're looking at, and it has a bathroom and a closet connected to it.
See, I think you're just trying to manipulate me.
I'm not. I would kill for that office because I would love to have my own bathroom and my own closet and my own, it's like my own quarters. But this one is connected to the closet and I'm going to put a secret door in it.
Yes. It's like, that's the other thing. Not only did she take the best office, she literally connected it to her side of
you know
the
what? I'm just going to
closet.
stop working. Okay. I'm just going to stop working. Okay. And so you can run my Instagram. You can run my Instagram stories. You can do my try on hauls. Okay.
And then also,
it's so annoying because your work doesn't really require any needs. Like I need good lighting. I need a place to change.
Yeah.
I need good storage to put all the clothing that I want to try on for my stuff. I get, my products sent in. I have like a little, my office actually does affect my work. Yours doesn't. You're on the phone all day long. You could talk anywhere you want.
Yeah.
You're just, I'm actually getting upset. I'm getting upset. I need to cool down. It's so annoying because you don't even really need anything. And I'm just asking for so that I don't have to right now, whenever I do an Amazon, if I'm going to try something on, I don't have decent lighting from my closet. So I run basically half naked to my office. So I was like, oh, this would be amazing if I can just put a secret door in my closet that leads to my office.
Yeah.
And he's all pissed off about it. Sorry, I don't want to be running through the house naked anymore.
Luckily, I think that we may have found a house that satisfies all needs, right? There's a gym. There's a sauna.
No, there's not a sauna.
There's not a sauna. That's the other thing. That's the other thing in the negotiation that got taken out. And I know that you and this realtor chick are.
Oh my God. You think that the world is out to get you, and we're really not.
No.
Nobody wants to, sorry that we asked for nice appliances over a sauna. We asked for a stove that was a good quality stove over the sauna. And he's like, everybody's out to get me. I'm like, that's something we're going to use every single day.
The honest, this is truly how I
think you're being a little selfish.
No.
Because you know what I want? I want one of those really, does anybody ever want to know what I want?
I think that
no, because everything I'm doing is for the betterment of our family. But what about what I want? Okay, let me tell you what I want.
It's so crazy.
I want one of those steamers in the closet that you put your clothes in, and it just it's like one of those Samsung things, or I can't remember what brand, and you just put it in there and it just steams your clothes. That's what I want. How come I never get what I want? And I want sonic ice makers.
I think that,
and we didn't get that either.
But it's going to go in there.
No, first of all, those are so expensive. So I think when
they also break all the time.
I think when we're looking at the price of everything, I don't know if I'm going to get my ice maker, but I've let it go because I'm an adult.
So this is my last piece. I feel like I'm very clear. I've learned my lesson over 3 years of looking at houses.
I also would like a massage room and a room where I can get spray tans.
Okay, listen, I've learned my lesson over 3 years, and I walk in and I say, hey guys, I just want to be super clear on the front end. I care about 3 things. Mosquito nets on the back porch. 2, would love a gym, but flexible if there's not space. And then 3, an office.
Okay, so what do I get?
The entire house.
No, that's not true. What do I get that's special? You get the gym, you get the sauna, you get all this stuff. What about me? Where's my mahjong room? Where's my tennis court? Where's my pickleball court? I didn't get any of the stuff that I wanted.
You got your mirrors. You got
mirrors.
You got
my mirrors. Mirrors should go in a house regardless. Houses have mirrors, babe.
Oh, babe, this is so healthy for us because I don't think we should build a house together.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't. I'm going to go build it with my boyfriend.
One thing I've realized as a parent is you start paying attention to ingredients in a way you never did before. Like you look at what kids are eating today and realize how much of it is ultra processed, and it makes you think a little more about how you can help fill in the gaps nutritionally. That's actually what I think Haya does really well. They built their kids' vitamins around the idea that nutrition shouldn't come from something that looks like candy. A lot of children's vitamins have sugar and artificial dyes, but Haya went the opposite direction. Zero sugar, no gummy additives, and really clean ingredients. They worked with pediatricians and nutrition scientists to create a chewable vitamin with a blend of 12 organic fruits and vegetables plus 15 essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin D, B12, C, zinc, and folate. They're non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, and they do third-party testing for things like heavy metals. Another thing I thought was really smart is how they ship it. You get this reusable bottle with your first order, kids can decorate it with stickers, and then refills just show up monthly, so it's one less thing to think about. And here's something that honestly every parent needs to hear. If getting your kids to eat vegetables feels like an impossible daily battle, Haya's new Kids Daily Greens plus Superfoods is a total game changer. It's basically chocolate milk stuffed with veggies. It's a greens powder designed specifically for kids that's packed with 55 plus whole food sourced ingredients. Just mix 1 scoop with milk or milk alternative and watch them actually enjoy something that's secretly fueling their growing bodies. We've worked out a special deal with Haya for their best-selling children's vitamin. Just go to hayahealth.com/Dani Austin. You'll get 50% off your first order. This deal is not available on their regular website. Go to HIYAHEALTH.com/Dani Austin and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
I feel like there are certain health topics that for a long time just didn't get talked about very openly, especially when it comes to vaginal health. But the reality is this is a completely normal part of women's health, and more brands are finally focusing on solutions that actually support women in a real way. That's where O Positive has changed the game. Their women's health company focused on supplements designed to support women through different stages of life, from cycle support to menopause and everything in between. One of their most talked about products is Urovaginal Probiotics. It's formulated to help support healthy vaginal pH, healthy flora, and overall vaginal balance. And the reason this matters is because everyday things like hormones, workouts, tight clothing, periods, or just normal life can disrupt that balance, which can lead to discomfort or confidence issues. Euro contains 4 research strains of lactobacillus probiotics, along with prebiotics to help support balance. When taken daily, 2 capsules a day, many people report noticeable benefits within about 8 weeks, and some see changes even sooner. A lot of consumer feedback also talks about the confidence factor, just feeling more comfortable and balanced overall. Take proactive care of your health and head to opositive.com/DANI or enter Dani at checkout for 25% off your first purchase. That's opositiv.com/Dani for 25% off.
Dani's been taking this this experimental drug called Zazuzafran.
Zuzuzu.
Is that it's called Zazuzafran?
Babe, it's on the black market.
No, it's not.
I know.
No, it's not. It's like it's FDA approved. Zurzuvae. And it's supposed to be like replacing some hormone in postpartum that's lost.
It's a drug that you take for postpartum, but you only take it for 14 days.
Yeah, and I would say it's going really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. I wanted you to finish the sentence, but I personally say it's going really well.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a little sleepy sometimes.
I'm really sleepy. I slept a lot.
But I would say in a lot of ways.
If anybody else is taking it, can you let me know if that wears off? Because I do yawn a lot throughout the day. And that's one thing about me. That's why I never really got into weed. I was like just never really a weed girl. I didn't really like to smoke. Because I like to feel up, not down.
Yeah,
I was more into the Adderall situation.
Point being,
I was an upper, not a downer, and this drug does kind of make you feel a little sleepy.
Yeah, she's in a lot of ways she's back.
Well,
she's back. You know,
I don't know about that. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm obviously still feeling a little irritable.
Yeah, well, yesterday you took 2 of the Zuzafrans.
Yeah, it's not Zuzafran. We're making this up. It's Zurzuvae, I think.
Yeah, well, you took 2 of the Zuzus yesterday, and now you took 1. And I would say yesterday you were less irritable, but more tired. little bit more docile. Now you took one.
Yesterday I was
you're
on
a little
Planet,
spicier.
I was on Planet Mars yesterday. I was like,
So,
and like everything I said, I was like, I am Iron Man. Like I was like so slow with everything because it made me so groggy. But today I talked to my doctor about it, and she was like, just take what. Also, okay, this is so crazy about. Let's actually have ChatGPT like explain what this drug does because let's see. Can you explain what Zurzuvae does? Like I am 5 years old.
It's like, well, you're feeling sad.
It's a Zurzuvae. I have to tell you. Okay. Imagine your brain is like a big control center with lots of tiny messengers that help you feel happy, calm, or sad. Zurzuvae is a medicine that helps moms who feel really, really sad after having a baby. This is called postpartum depression. Here's a simple version. Your brain has a calm down button. Sometimes after having a baby, that button stops working well, so you might feel extra sad, worried, or overwhelmed. Zurzuvae is like a helper that presses the calm down button again. It helps your brain feel peaceful, less sad, get back to feeling more like yourself. And the cool part, it only takes 2 weeks. It's a helper medicine that tells your brain, hey, it's okay. You can relax again.
You know why I know it's working is Dani and her mom went and got their nails done yesterday. And Dani was holding the baby. So she called like at 6, her mom. And I answered and she goes, hey, is Dani around? And I go, yeah, she's holding the baby. Do you want me to tell her something? She goes, just tell her I had a really good time today. And I go, oh. I was like, here, let me hold the phone up to her. You tell her that. It's not that y'all don't have a great relationship. It's just classic mother-daughter stuff. But I was like, oh, this is interesting.
You're like, Hannah, it's a
I was like, y'all didn't fight at all? Like, so that's how,
like, yeah.
The secret is, I mean, that's a walking ad right there for Zuzafran.
Oh, okay. This is the weirdest part about the Zurzuvae. Zurzuvae? Wait, hold on. Can you tell me what is happening with hormones? ? So when I'm postpartum, I have the worst night sweats, but I get this like stench. Like I smell so bad. It's not like sweat. Like that's like, you go outside, you sweat when you're working out. That just smells like sweat. Like, this is just like a disgusting smell, and it always happens postpartum, and it will always go away, but it's like postpartum. When I started taking this, it completely went away. I'm talking to nobody because Jordan's on his phone. So, emergency. Does it have to do with me?
No, nothing to do with you.
Okay, then I'm good. Whew, anxiety. That's usually the type of calls that you take like that. It's usually like, so People Magazine came out with an article.
No, that's just your PTSD.
And
no one calls me about you anymore. They call Jenny.
And Dani.
She effed up.
She effed up
big.
So we're going to need her to go dark for a couple of days.
Yeah. She's breastfeeding. We had a nip slip.
Nip slip. Ugh, that's probably already happened. Yeah. Okay, so this is Zurzuvae. So it says your body has tiny helpers called hormones. They're like little messengers that can tell your brain and body how to feel. 2 really important ones after having a baby are estrogen and progesterone. What happens after a baby is born? While you're pregnant, those hormones are super high. Right after the baby comes out, they drop really fast. Like imagine you're way up on a high roller coaster and then suddenly you drop straight down. That big drop makes your brain feel sad, anxious, overwhelmed. That's what causes postpartum depression. Whereas Zurzuvae comes in, your brain has a natural calm down chemical system. Think a cozy blanket. When hormones crash, that system doesn't work as well. Zurzuvae helps turn that calm system back on. So even though your hormones dropped, your brain can feel safe again. I kind of wanted it. I feel like I should have been like explained to me like I'm in high school, not like 5. This is like really not helping me.
But basically you were missing a hormone, and this gives you a synthetic version of the hormone to balance you out.
Yes.
I
guess. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's working.
I know, but it makes me sleepy. Maybe that's because, you know what I think? It's like I'm basically in my first trimester again. That's why I'm sleepy. Because it replaced that hormone.
Oh, that's probably true.
It's a sleepy hormone.
But are you sleepy right now?
So sleepy.
Oh, like groggy?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. They say it wears off after like a week though. Oh.
Oh, see, you were looking at me. I couldn't not.
It's like you were like nails out a second ago, and now you're like, let's cuddle.
I do feel a little like this on this drug.
Like up and down.
Yeah.
I don't see. That's what's weird. Is like just objectively, I haven't felt that from you. I felt like you like maybe a little tense, but I've seen worse. Like I feel like it's been for you. You've felt very like yourself consistently. That's what I've appreciated about it. No, for you, not for me, for you.
I told Jordan, I was like, babe, I'm not going to take this anymore. It's making me so tired. And he's like, well,
let's
babe,
just take
one.
Just take one.
Just see what happens. I was
like, let's not give up on it just yet.
It's like, you got this, babe. You got this. Anyway, so that's been happening. Yeah, because I was feeling pretty anxious, but I don't
yeah. How's your steady foam of anxiety?
It's like a little cinnamon sprinkle now on top.
Really? So less.
Mm-hmm. But
it
still
was
there.
like heavy foam, then it was like light foam, and then it was like sprinkle.
Now it's like cinnamon.
That's
sprinkle
great.
on top. Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And nothing else has changed. You're drinking the same amount of coffee and all that.
Yeah, I can't even finish a cup. I get a little jittery, a little crazy. I've never been a huge caffeine drinker though.
Yeah. You got a lot of natural energy.
I've never been like one that could take like 3 cups of coffee in a day, except for when I'm depressed. That's when
Yeah.
Because I could drink like 7 coffees and I'm just out. It's so true though. Like that's literally like that is the litmus test for if I'm depressed. But I'm definitely not, because I drink a half a cup of coffee and I'm like, ugh. It's just always been a little too much for my system to handle.
Yeah.
You can drink a lot of coffee.
I know. I really should cut back, because I used to drink a smaller cup than this, but then I migrated to the bigger cup and I could still drink more.
I usually do too.
No, I try not to.
Every year I get that itch, the itch to run around the house like a mad woman and change everything. LOL. Like once spring hits, I start noticing all the things that I want to update. Outdoor spaces, little decor swaps, just things that make everyday life feel a little nicer. And if you're in that mindset too, this is actually the perfect time, because it's Way Day at Wayfair.com. From April 25th through the 27th, you can score some of the best deals in home. We're talking up to 80% off with free shipping on everything. What I think makes Wayfair really helpful is how easy it is to actually find what works for your style. Whether your look leans more modern, classic, or somewhere in between, their filters and reviews make it really simple to narrow things down without spending hours searching. They also have Wayfair Verified, which is basically their shortcut to the good stuff. Their team vets products through a quality inspection process. You can feel confident about what you're ordering. And if you're someone who doesn't love putting furniture together, which honestly is most people, they also have assembly options, which just makes the whole process feel seamless. It's one of these places where you can find both statement pieces and those functional upgrades that just make your home work better for your everyday life. Wayday is the sale to shop the best deals in home. We're talking up to 80% off with fast and free shipping on everything. Head to wayfair.com April 25th through the 27th to shop Wayday. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. Something I think about all the time is how different our lives would look if we wouldn't have started our businesses when we did.
I know. Oh my gosh. We would have been so much less stressed.
We're like, ha 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 ha.
We're like, ha ha ha.
Trust me, I've thought about starting a million businesses before Debbie, but they all didn't really make sense. Debbie really just came out organically. I had a personal problem that I just needed to be solved.
Which is what everyone needs. I remember when you looked at me and you were like, hey, I can't turn on the TV and I don't know how to build this business. How do I build this website? And you were like, how are we going to do this? And I was like, I have a solution for you.
No, because I've always worked by myself. So I had no idea how to build a team, how to start a website, let alone manufacturing and the actual product.
But to be fair, I never knew how to actually solve problems people cared about. That was you.
Thank you, babe. Thank you.
Yeah. So the number one thing is like, we honestly couldn't have done it from our unborn son's nursery without like a reliable official platform behind the business. And, it's always really scary to start something, but as time has gone on, platforms like Shopify have kind of really changed starting a business because you can do it essentially overnight. So it makes it possible for regular people or early entrepreneurs or solo entrepreneurs to really build something real.
Or for moms.
Or moms, solo entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
Those can be male or female.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Shopify is basically the backbone of how we run our storefront today and has been the backbone of how we ran it in the past. So when we were in our unborn son's nursery, we literally launched our website like overnight. It's where we currently still manage our products, our orders, our customer data, everything. And what I like is it helps us really like own our business and understand our business because they're really good at like the analytics side of the business as well.
Yeah. That part really is huge. And can we also talk about Shop Pay? So as an avid online shopper, it's something that makes checking out so much easier. Like I don't have to pull out my information every time, especially when I'm pumping, and they ask for all these numbers, and like I don't have to do any of that. Shop Pay is like everything.
Yeah. And I mean, not to mention fewer abandoned carts, which we know how much revenue a business can lose from being like, oh, maybe I'll get this. Oh, my child's crying.
People just get distracted.
Quicker, faster, easier, better conversion rate.
Mm-hmm. Less friction, which equals more conversions, which equals a happy business owner. And now they have something called Sidekick, which is basically like an AI co-founder. It helps with things like analyzing sales trends and optimizing your site. I swear AI is just taking over, which is great because you're not doing all of it manually anymore.
Yeah, and honestly, if you had Sidekick when we started Divvy, you wouldn't have needed me. You could have done it without me.
That's so true.
So, most founders, I think, start businesses because they love like the product side, like Dani. They don't want the spreadsheets and like the hassle and the manufacturing and all that. And what's great is that Shopify has made all of that a lot more streamlined for people who just have an idea and want to start something.
Truly, because like that's not why I started a business. I didn't want to deal with all of that stuff. I was more interested in like the mission and the creativity and the product development.
So maybe if you want to start something, this is your sign from this ad. Go build your store, own your audience, and create something that lasts. Start on shopify.com/Dani.
Jordan has this weird thing about him that he eats all food cold and drinks coffee cold.
I can eat food cold.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
What?
That you serve our kids cold food a lot.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Is it because I make it and then I get them dressed and then they come down, it's cold?
And I really don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't want to set that precedent for my children.
What's
that it's okay to eat cold food.
Don't become like your daddy.
Like your dad?
No, like you're saying like to them, don't become like your daddy.
No, I just like, that's just so not cool. Like I want my kids to eat hot food, I just want the best for them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I don't like when you do that. Cause like, ew.
Is it really that much colder when I'm upstairs? I mean, how long am I upstairs? Like 10 minutes?
Babe, I want to serve them food right off the skillet where they have to like blow on it to make sure they don't burn their tongue.
You've been really thinking about this?
So much. And I like for years, honestly. And I've never told you. You know why? Because I'm not a naggy wife. But I'm telling you now. And it makes me sick. It makes me sick when you feed our children cold food. But like, it's like one of those things where like he's making the food, so don't complain. But man, it kills me.
I can tell you're like that about their lunches too.
Oh,
let's just get it out right now because there's been steam coming out of your ears when I make their lunches every morning.
No, I don't. I'm not mad about it, but like you literally give all of our you give Stella the fruits that she hates, and you give Stratton the fruits that he hates. I'm like, just swap them because Stella doesn't like grapes, and she doesn't like cheddar bunnies, and she doesn't like a lot of things, and it's exactly what Jordan gives her. But
I mean, we have the regular bunnies, and then we have the cheddar, and then Dani's like, "Don't give her the cheddar.
She likes the regular ones."
Right.
And so, and then honestly, that doesn't bother me because like, but then Jordan's like, whatever, like they'll learn. I'm like, no, they're just not going to eat it and they're going to come home starving, you know?
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm actually not. It's the cold food thing that I'm like, because you know what? I don't want to eat cold food, but you don't care. But just because you don't care doesn't mean the rest of the world doesn't care.
You don't want to raise our kids like that.
It's like, no, I want the best. I want them to like remember like hot food at home. Like, you know, like the one thing about my mom, she always gave me hot food, you know?
But it was expired.
No, I'm saying
it was like 3 years expired.
I'm saying that's what I want my kids to say about me.
Oh, got you. I was going to say.
You know, when they're like 50, 60 years
your
old
mom.
and they're like, what kind of childhood? And it's like, my mom always gave us hot food. My dad, though, man, food was always cold. If you're going to be serving like food like that, you need to be doing some egg salad sandwiches, things that don't need to be hot.
Right.
Quinoa salad, Caesar salad.
It's just so hard because
hard-boiled eggs, those could be cold. So, you know, you really need yogurt. You can be on yogurt patrol.
I need to switch it up. I need to get them dressed downstairs after.
Well, eggs are so fast to make. You can make them in like 2 minutes.
I know
so
I
it's
do.
Like,
and then they're too hot and then I go change them.
No, babe.
And then they're too cold.
We want steam coming off of the eggs on our plate. Okay? We want to be like, I got to touch it to make sure it's not going to burn my tongue.
Yeah.
You know, food is so much better hot.
Have you ever heard that term, learned helplessness?
I've learned helplessness with the TV. I don't want to learn it.
Yes,
it's kind of
like it's kind of like I feel like there's this phenomenon where it's like probably good meaning husbands who are trying to help just kind of give up on trying.
We kind of make it worse because then it's like now I have to make eggs again.
Right.
But it's like you were trying to help.
But then what happens is then you guys get resentful because you're like, they're not helping. But it's like every time I've tried to help, I've gotten my hand slapped. So it's like, it's kind of learned helplessness. It's like, I'm not going to try.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not. No,
wow.
I'm not saying I'm not going to try. I'm saying that this, I think, is an interesting.
But like, why don't y'all just do it right?
Well, I mean, I thought I was. This is the first I'm hearing about this warm food issue.
I just like.
I know it blows your mind.
The fact that you're even okay with that. Cold food.
Well, to me, it's not
kind of like when you sleep with sweats on. It's like.
Oh, yeah, every night. Oh, I can't not sleep with sweats. Oof. And my 8 sleep is really warm. Yeah, I don't know. I know. This is who you married.
This is just me.
It's just me. It's just me. What are you going to do?
No, I resonate with the learned helplessness. There are things that I just don't want to learn anymore. I want you to do for me.
Yeah. And I know that you can do it. But you prove to me that you communicate to me that you can't, and then you actually can't.
What are some things I can't do? I can build pretty much anything.
Like put together things?
Yeah, I can put together things.
Yes.
I could figure out tools. I can one thing I can't do.
Know what day it is.
I don't know what day it is most days of the week. Anything to do with our insurance. Over my head. I don't even know. I don't know. They're like,
I don't really think I do.
They're like, does
either.
your insurance cover this? I'm like, yep. I don't know. I'm like, Jordan, does it cover this? I don't know. Anything to do with working the television? I don't know. I don't want to know. I want you to come fix it for me.
Yeah. I would say like it's interesting because you're planning Stratton's entire birthday party.
Yeah.
Which is like 3 weeks in advance.
Uh-huh.
But if I'm like, hey, what should we do this weekend?
No, I can do it.
Yeah, but you don't want to. It's the weirdest thing.
No, it's not that I don't want to. I just don't want to have plans.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
But if I had to have plans, like if we were going to go to like Ella Langley concert, get a party bus before, and then, you know, spend the night at a hotel, like I could definitely do that. 100%. And I would kill it.
Well, but like this Saturday, for example, Like I like to have plans even when it's like,
see, I like to wake up and be like, what are we going to do today? It's like, where's the wind going to blow us?
no, I know.
It's so fun. It's like we wake up and we're like, let's go get donuts. And then what do we want to do? Bike ride? Nah, let's go swimming. Okay. Let's go to Chick-fil-A. We want to have a picnic? Nah. Movie night? Yeah.
No, I know.
Like, it's just like, it's like a day of summer. It's like, when you woke up in summer, like, and you just like had no idea what the day had for you. It's the best.
No,
and then you just walk outside and you're like, hey, Alex Phillips, like, let's go play. It's like, what are we going to do?
I just don't know if that translates to 4 kids.
I know. That's why I just let you plan it.
No, but then you don't. Because then I ask you and I'm like, hey, like, what do you want to do this weekend? And then typically what happens is you're like, let's go see a movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, we can't take a newborn and Summit to the movie.
Yeah.
But then we don't have like
plans.
Yeah, we don't have a plan.
And so then like, it's like, what else are we going to do? It's like, that's so great. Like we got to figure this thing called life out with 4 kids.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, let's go to the mall, and it's total chaos. And I'm like, hit me again. I love it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That adds up. I think that you're very, your question was, what can I not do? And I would say,
think ahead.
Like, well, no, like plan a normal day. Like we can plan Ella Langley's and Trenton's birthday parties. Day. Like a normal day. I don't think that you like to think through like the logistical impact of the situation.
Totes my goats.
Which, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong for trying to like engineer a Saturday or make sure that like everyone's stable.
Yeah.
Like, F me.
F you. Like, are the kids fed? I don't know.
So.
Well, what would you want to do this Saturday?
Well, I'm trying to get the pool fixed because like I think that would be fun for the big kids.
Okay.
They're loving half price books.
Stratton is, not Stella.
Stella's like okay with it.
Stella's not really much of a reader.
But that's the thing is that like we have so many kids, like we can't just like piece out and take the big kids somewhere. Like it's got to be something that's like good for everyone.
And that's what's so exciting about it.
To figure it out. Like even a bike ride, we can't go on a bike ride.
Yeah, unless I stay here.
Unless you stay back.
True.
Which I'm totally cool with, but then I'm like, okay, well, I want to plan things for the big kids. But you're like, I want to wake up and figure it out then. And I'm like, well, okay, well, like, what if I need to like get a new tire for the bike?
But see, the thing is like with a newborn and a 14-month-old, we can't really go anywhere anyway. It's like, what would be planned that we could take 4 kids to? I mean, we could go to that new place, Rodha's place.
Yeah, with the newborn.
Yeah,
the Rowan Club or whatever. Yeah, we could do that. See, this is like, look, we're
generating
ideas.
We're thinking.
This is what every Monday I'm like, I'm gonna soft sell it and be like, hey, think about what you want to do this weekend.
I got an idea.
Then on Wednesday I come to you and I'm like, hey, have you thought about this weekend? Then on Thursday I'm like, Dani, what are we gonna do this weekend? And then on Friday I'm like, hey, listen, I'm afraid there's gonna be conflict if you don't tell me what we're gonna do this weekend.
I got an idea. How about this? So we all pile in the car. We all go get breakfast tacos. I'll wait in the car with the kids. You go inside and get them. We'll eat the tacos in the car. We'll do the same thing. We'll drive to Marital. You and me, we get a coffee. I'll run inside since you went inside and got the tacos. And then we'll drive to Rowan Club. We'll go inside, eat our tacos, and drink our coffee while our kids play.
You did it.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's about to be the most lit Saturday of your life.
And listen, what made that? So why couldn't you have told me that on a Monday? Because it's not fun.
Because like we probably would have done the same thing. I just would have figured it out in the moment.
Yeah, but and that's the thrill.
Yeah, it's just like not being told what to do.
Yeah. So if it's on a Monday, you're being controlled. But if it's on Saturday morning, it's like, woo.
Yeah. I'll change it up. Maybe I'll choose Whataburger and get an HBCB instead.
The flexibility, the optionality.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fun part.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do on Sunday now that I have you?
Well, the good news is it'll take, 2 hours to get ready for church.
Yeah.
We'll go to church. Nap time right after.
Yeah.
I mean, I just say we chill.
Chill.
And watch a show or something.
Totally. Wow, we have our weekend planned.
Well, we really had to plan that out. See, I hated that. I hated that. Everything about the last minute I hated. Because what if I wake up and I want to go to the mall instead after church? Are you gonna just disown me?
Well, the real side of this is technically speaking, who's controlling who here? Because technically you would be controlling all of us to your whims.
Well, I would ask you guys what you want to do, but you never really care.
I know. That's true. That's true. Okay, that's fair.
You never really have an opinion. So it really is up to me.
That's fair. That's true. Wow. There's some nuggets in here.
Jordan,
I don't know what they are, but there's some nuggets.
Last night Jordan was like, okay.
Are y'all like this? So I have a theory that it's most of the time, it's like, I think that men are like happy wife, happy life across the board. Like even going back, this is where we're going to tie this whole episode in a bow. Even
to the Roman Empire?
No, even going back to the house, it's like, these are the three things, but I would trade those three things for happy wife, happy life. 1000%. I would have my office be in a closet. I would throw a fit, but I would do it ultimately because happy wife, happy life. And I think that applies to weekends too. It's like, and I've noticed this about myself, that it's like, whatever, I feel like if wife is stable, then everyone's stable. 100%. Everyone is stable. But sometimes I question, I'm like, okay, should there be, so then is the thing for a husband, I'm genuinely asking this, is the thing for a husband to just have no expectations or wants or desires? And maybe that's the truth. And it's like, that's the role, is like pure self-sacrifice. And I'm honestly generally okay. I'm 90% okay with it. 95% okay with it. But I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of it is just you're taking the little victories when you can, because you're so right. Happy wife, happy life. It's like I'd rather not get to do necessarily what I wanted to do and her be happy than me do what I want and her not be stoked for the whole day.
Yeah. But like, yeah, no, for sure. But then there's those other guys out there that are like, hey, I run my ranch. I'm going to be, if I want to golf, I'm going to be golfing. And I'm like, is your marriage really good? Like, how do you have a good marriage in that scenario?
I don't know.
Cause like, I feel like the happy wife, happy life concept is the key to a happy marriage. It's the key to her being fulfilled and me being fulfilled. Right. And the kids being stable. Are you listening to any of this?
Yeah.
What happened now with you?
I just want you to see how it feels.
Oh, really?
No, there was just a law that passed.
The influencer law? I saw that.
Are you done?
Yeah. But we already do all that stuff. Right? It's like you gotta like have a trust or like compensate your children.
For every video.
Yeah. No, I think it's great.
Okay.
Yeah, we already do that.
Like even a video where you have affiliate sales?
I think just generally speaking, like what they're saying is like your kids need to be on payroll for the business.
No, it says specifically. The bill was, so Senate Bill 1469 does not allow children under 14 to appear in online videos that make money. Adults who violate this law can receive a $2,000 penalty. The bill was passed by House, blah, blah. If an adult creates a video with a child who is at least 14 and that video brings in money, the bill requires the adult to place part of the earnings into a trust account for that child.
Oh, so 14 and above or under 14?
If an adult creates a video with a child who is at least 14.
Yeah. So this doesn't apply to us, but I think it's great.
Oh, if they're at least 14.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't allow children under 14 to appear in any online videos that make money. So I guess it's like if I was like, I really like this stroller and my kids are in the video, or if I'm like wearing a Solly baby wrap or something, you can't make money off that video. I don't really make money off my videos though.
Yeah, it's not really how it works. Well, we'll have to look into that one.
Well, you know what? It's okay to put these kids to work sometimes. I mean, come on. How are they going to learn? My mom raised me in a garage sale. I was shilling when I was 4. Yes. Like, get over it. Just say it. My kids have it pretty good.
I think that if what they're trying to do is like make sure that your children, like if your kids don't turn, if the parents are building an influencer business around family content and they're not putting something like compensating the kids in some form or fashion, whether it be through a trust or payroll, like, and so the kids turn 18 with nothing, even though they've like quote unquote like worked for it. I guess this
understand. Is just the government putting their hands in places they shouldn't be, in my opinion.
I kind of agree on this one because I'm like,
dude, like you can't.
You're gonna. I just
and it's
don't.
like the way that it's just so frustrating. It's like the way we also don't spoil our kids is we teach them, and I'm not saying through videos. Like this is not. I'm not relating this to the internet, but it's like I feel like one of the reasons why I have this work ethic is truly, y'all. Like my mom did. Like we would set up a table at El Mercado in San Antonio, and I was like 5-6 years old, and we were selling fake cats. Like my mom. So what's the difference between that and working in some other capacity? Like we were just working, and honestly, I probably would have much rather been making fun videos with my parents than selling trinkets on the side of the road in San Antonio for hours on end. It's like we teach our kids how to work and we involve them in our work. And like my dad took me up to the market center and he would have me, setting up clothes and showing clothes and sometimes wearing the clothes to help sell them. And that's how I learned how to work. And it's like government, like keep your hands out of like where they shouldn't belong, because we're just also now, not every parent is going to be, fair about these things, but that's just the way that the world works. Like,
Yeah. I would say
just
that
because you have a couple of bad apples doesn't mean everybody needs to pay.
Well, also, I can't speak for every family out there, and I'm sure that there are parents that handle it different, but there's never a scenario in the past like 5 years that I can think of where it's like, hey, I'm going to set up this camera, Sally, you're going to perform and do XYZ. They're in the background of things.
Yeah, but
like you're holding a baby, like because you're like filming holding a baby, but
well, that's the number one thing. I always tell brands if they ever want my kids to be involved, I'm always like, it is not a guarantee. I'm like, if my kids want to be in it, they will come inside. In fact, Stella is like annoyingly in the camera. I'm like, Stella, can you scoot over? I'm like, this is my video, and she's like getting up in their face, meaning like, here's my outfit, whatever. But so I'm always like, I don't ever tell brands that my kids will be in a video. I'm like, it's just, I can't guarantee it, because I also don't want to force my kids to be happy whenever they're throwing a fit. That feels ick to me.
Yeah.
But if they happen to be in something, then I'm like, it is what it is. Like, I know influencers get this bad thing, like, but my parents were working all the time in front of me. My mom was a model. Like I would go to shoots and see her shooting, or I would go to see, she did commercials and stuff
also,
like that.
Realistically, how are they going to enforce this?
Well, they're going to see videos.
Yeah, but like there's just going to be someone on the government side just like scrolling and
the government's so organized, they'll be able to do that.
Yeah, and then also like how are they going to verify whether the child was compensated or not? Like that doesn't. It kind of just feels like this like fluffy idealistic bill. Like let's say I agree with it in principle, like I don't see how it's enforceable. Yeah, it's a weird thing, and it's just like there's. Think of all the TikTokers now. Like everyone's a content creator. Like how the heck are you going to enforce this at mass scale?
To me, it's like, okay, fine. If you can't do this, then you can't have kids working at all anywhere, which just makes no sense.
Which is the law under 13.
Like, but like shadowing but dude, like.
Which like, okay.
Kids should learn how to work before they're 13.
Well, like think about.
That's just my opinion.
Think about like, when we first founded America, like it was very common to like, and even the Amish probably like they raised their kids like helping to work the farm.
Go get some chicken or eggs. Go milk the cow. Kids should learn that they're valuable and that they can do like these like they can produce and create really cool things at a young age. It's like, then they're going to be so entitled by the time they're 13, 15 years old because they're not going to learn how to work. And work just looks different these days. And I know people get their panties in a butt, but it's like the video, social media content is the future. Like that's how everybody is making a living these days. It's like,
I know, I'm with you. You know what? I'm not the enemy in this podcast. You know who's the enemy?
The government.
The government. Let's
Uncle Sam.
Let's make sure that your spiciness is directed where it needs to go, which is not at me.
I would just like to announce that I will be running for president against Jake Paul in 2031. I just picked up that year. I don't know. You know, Jake Paul said he's going to run for president.
Yeah.
He's like, not because I want to, but just because we need it. That's what he said. Literally. He's like, man, like everybody in my life is telling me like he talks really slow. So everybody in my life is telling me I need to. So, I don't want that. I don't want that future for myself, but I will make that sacrifice.
I think he knows how to get clicks and views and conversations started.
Jordan, he was being dead ASS serious.
No, I think it's just all.
You're so like, everything is a conspiracy theory for you. No, like he still thinks that Taylor Frankie Paul, it wasn't all real. He's like, she knew that was going to come out. Like she's just doing it just like to, build her brand or whatever.
Okay, listen, I do have another data point on that though, because
babe, she's been going through hell on earth. That's what she said.
No, I know she's been going through hell on earth, but the one thing I find strange is that Demi and Brett did that weird musical thing.
Are they coming out with a song?
Right?
I see your true.
Yeah, no. Do you remember that?
colors.
So they did. Okay, listen, they did that. Jen Affleck is like all of a sudden on her story, she's like, I'm getting into music, and like she'll like film on her story.
Because they all need something because the show's about to end.
I know, playing piano. And then Taylor Frankie Paul just yesterday posted herself playing piano, and she's like, I'm learning. So I genuinely have this belief that like, I'm not saying it was all contrived, but they are all strategically building towards things.
Of course.
And I think that she is so freaking smart.
Every influencer does that because they don't think that their fame is going to last forever. So they have to they have to become singers, dancers, just something else.
Yeah. And it's actors. Listen, I don't know if I'm right about Taylor Frankie Paul, but like Jesse from the show did a whole photo shoot and leaked a clip of her and Marciano holding hands.
But that was just funny. Like she's working it. Like
she's working,
kind of like Aspen Ovard is working it.
Right, they're all just working it. So like, what is real? What is not real? That's a very fair question for me to ask. Like for example, Jesse's like, oh my gosh, like first holiday Easter, without my baby's divorce is hard. And I'm like, okay, are you genuinely saying that, or are you just like playing into this role? Jen Affleck showing up without her ring to that one video, like, are they going through a hard time or are they not?
Or sometimes I get in trouble. I shouldn't be working out with my ring on.
Right. But like when she posts that, like, I just believe that they have producers and they have publicists that are very strategically lining these up. I just don't think
it's always that calculated. It's not that calculated. Sometimes it's just like, I literally forgot to put my ring on and now everybody is assuming all this stuff.
Then why not come out and quickly correct it? Like why?
Because you're getting momentum. Why correct it?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so just let it happen. But I don't think it was all that calculated. Okay, for example.
You're probably right.
For example, if I were to, so in like 6 weeks from now, actually, never mind.
I know what you're going to say. Do something without your ring on.
No, if somebody thought I was pregnant or something.
Yeah.
It's like any press is good press.
I know. But so, okay, here's my whole thing is like, you and I know that. Yes, every press. But like when you start playing the game with your real life.
You attack somebody as a mother. And that's why I don't think that Taylor Frankie Paul's is fake. I think it's real. Whenever
you start playing that game of any press is good press, that's what the producers probably are telling these wives too.
No, it's not. it's not even a producer telling them. We all know that. You can be an influencer or not. We all know that.
Right. But the producers of this show are probably in their ear saying, guys, like, we got to come back bigger and better next season.
Apparently
like
the show is done for. That's why they're all finding their things.
Allegedly.
Oh my
right?
God. This is that guy.
Allegedly.
Everything is allegedly.
Allegedly. But my point is like, I think that they're all playing the game. Okay.
Of course.
And I think that
you're playing the game too.
But I think that Taylor, Frankie Paul, is willing to play the game at a level that none of them are willing to play. And I'm just not putting it past her that she would be willing to play the game at the level she played it to hype both The Bachelorette, if it ever gets aired, and also the comeback of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Babe, she's
an executive producer.
Never want that video out on the internet. No one would. She literally hit her child with a stool. Like, not good.
I mean, good. I agree with you.
That would be, now if she hit him with a stool, put it out. I'm like, big guy. He can handle it. But your child in the room, like, that's where people don't F around, obviously, with children. Like, they don't F around. And that was not meant to come out. She did not want that out. Nobody wanted that out.
But like, I'm not, okay, so let me be super clear. I agree with you.
Like, can you imagine if there was a video that came out? Just think about this, where I was so angry at you, I threw a stool and hit Stella. Like, that would be horrible. Horrible. Like, there would never be anything worth promoting for A, for that to even happen, B, for that to come out on video. Like, I can't imagine the hell that she has been in. If that would have come out, like, that's why she's posting these. That's why she's learning piano, because her life is so bad right now. She literally came out on Easter and was like, I've been living like hell on earth the past 40 days because she is hated so much. Do you know how much hate I get whenever the seatbelt isn't right on my children? Mm-hmm. Like, I literally feel like I can't be online for a week. I can't imagine what she's going through.
That's fair.
If you put it into perspective like that, and although she is crazy, and although she, maybe lost sight of what was important for a little bit, she loves her babies. No mom can't, like, you just.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely, I don't think that she leaked it. I don't think it's like as simple as that. I don't think I also agree she probably didn't know.
Definitely didn't know.
Yeah, definitely didn't know.
I think she did some interview where she talked about where she was when she found, like, yeah.
They're all just flying really close to the sun right now. They're like, they're using their real lives to promote a show. They're blurring the line between reality TV and actual reality. And like, I just wouldn't put anything past them. I agree with you. Frankie Paul probably didn't do that. But when you get into that mindset, you and I know that when you're in that mindset, everyone's raising the bar. It's the same reason that Logan Paul filmed The Suicide Forest. Like, when all of these YouTubers were trying to one up each other. And like, I do think that Frankie Paul has the least amount of remorse, and I think she's tough enough to handle internet hate, which means I think she's willing to raise the bar on like her villain beloved side. And I think she knows that she's like really in control and can manipulate narratives like on the internet.
I think that comes with time. I think like a year out, you can like move on and learn how to manipulate the situation.
But you got to understand, this isn't her first rodeo. The whole show was started because it came out that she was swinging.
But that's because
she knows how to manipulate the internet.
But that was something that she was like proud of disclosing, and it wasn't a big deal to her. And it was but this crossed the line, is my point.
I think she lost sight of what the line was a long time ago. That's like my whole argument. Now, does that mean that she leaked it herself? No. But like, I mean, babe, she like blew up the Mormon culture through the swinging scandal. Like, if there was a line, she crossed it long ago and the line moved, and maybe this is a situation where she played with fire.
I think that she had a lot of women that were supporting her cause, like that came around her in blowing up the Mormon culture, then she felt momentum and she felt support. Like this is a line that she crossed that she is very alone in.
Yeah.
Like when she crossed that line with the faith, like she probably got so much hate from the Mormons, like that were so disappointed in her. But then she also had like 7 or 8 other women come beside her and say, hey, you're right. Let's all like band together and kind of out this culture. And so she felt like, you know, like she was doing something good. Like it was like there was purpose in it. This one is so different.
So let me ask you this. They invested 30, let's say they invested $50 million into the season of The Bachelorette.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There are some of the smartest, most shrewd, sophisticated communication strategists working at Hulu and Disney.
Can I just say really fast though? They're not as smart as we think, because think about how bad The Bachelor has been the past like 4 seasons.
They're
not as calculated and as we think. Now I think that they hired somebody real good that was like, get Taylor Frankie Paul in there, and they needed to stir it up.
Or maybe that was your former manager that did.
Yeah, sure, maybe, whatever. But they made it happen, and that was like the best move for the show at the time, because we all were like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And yes, maybe they invested $50 million into the show and they lost all that money, but they know that now there's so much like by canceling it, now we're all so like, what's the next season going to be? Or what are they going to do now?
No, that's what
so like, I don't think that they're going to be completely out $50 million, but also the amount that they would have lost, and that like they were already on the decline because of the bachelors or the people that they've been choosing. And it just has not been a good show. But the amount that they would have lost and the hate they would have gotten for supporting somebody that hurt their child, they would have lost so much more. And you know, the whole internet would have just like ridden that wave of like, well, the Bachelor is continuing to be on the decline. Here they are supporting a child abuser, you know, and that would have been like the storyline. And then the Bachelor just would have been done, because you can't come back from that.
Yeah.
When it involves children, you can't come back from it. So they did the right thing, I think, by pulling the season. Now, if they air it ever, I'm kind of starting to believe that they never will, because like I said, when there's kids involved, they will like, it's just done for. But I don't think it was a complete loss on their end, because whatever they're stirring up now, it's going to be so interesting, because we're all going to be like, wow, what are they going to do next? It's like I have to watch it when I haven't felt the need to watch The Bachelor in probably 5 years.
I don't think that Disney's willing to take risks like that. I think they're going to try and like basically they're either going to air it and it's going to be like it will reboot The Bachelor, or they're going to bury it and they're going to try and kind of like wholesome wash the next Bachelorette. And I'm going to be like, I don't care. Like, I want to watch this season.
I know. I don't think it'll be super wholesome. I think that they know that they have to keep it spicy. Like maybe they'll put Jesse Draper from The Bachelor.
From Secret Life of
I mean, from the Secret Life of
No,
Marlins.
see,
like she just got a divorce, you know? Or maybe
maybe honestly what's happening is that Jen is like, hey, I'll get divorced too. Here's no wedding ring. Just make me the Bachelorette. And like they're all so fame hungry that they're
Jen would though.
No, I know. That's what my whole point is like you guys are literally gambling your real life for reality TV that will eat you alive and leave you with nothing.
Yeah, but we all gotta learn our lesson.
Yeah, we all gotta learn.
But you can tell them all you want, but it's like we all just gotta learn it.
It's so sad, man.
But you know, that's what makes, if you come out on the other end, that's what makes a really strong marriage.
Yeah.
You know, if you can weather the storm.
I don't know if I'm wrong. I like Zach. I think he's a good guy.
Yeah, except for when he went to Whitney.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, like she's probably super postpartum and kind of mean, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it, Whitney." Like,
Jen, call me. It's Zerzuzabe.
Jen, I'll go do it. I'll go meet with your arch nemesis, like, and I'll tell her, you know, and like it probably seemed like such a good idea. And babe, I'm gonna be honest, like, not third, fourth baby. Second, first baby, you could have totally convinced me to do it, and I would have done that.
No, I know for sure. I could.
For sure, but 100%. Like now, I'm like, hey, no, you're crazy right now. If in 8 months you want me to do this, like
it's enablement.
Yeah, and so.
But he was trying to help.
And he probably loves her, and he's like, hey, like happy wife, happy life. Like if I need to go talk to Whitney, I'll do it, you know. And so it's like, I think he's a good guy trying to figure out how to like balance what she wants to be happy, which is Dancing with the Stars and, you know, all of this drama with like probably having genuine real values of like, hey, listen, like we also have 3 kids. Like we got to find a way to mix all this.
Totally. I love that we're recapping slow-mo like so far after it.
No, but it's not recapping slow-mo. It's recapping a case study for the entire industry. You can take what's going on with the slow-mo girls and apply that to TikTok creators and Instagram creators and all these people because they're all striving for different levels of the same thing, which is recognition, fame, followers, the high, the dopamine rush. It's all the same. They're just doing it on a very public scale in the most complicated way, which is married with kids.
But the best part is it'll all come back around to like where I'm at, and you'll just move out to Tennessee and get a horse.
Honestly, yes. And that's why this podcast is so interesting. This podcast is so interesting because you and I have gone through the entire circle.
Well, we never did the reality show, but we almost did.
Dude, yeah. Oh my gosh. Have we ever talked about this on the show? Are we cool with talking about it now?
The reality show?
Yes.
No, I think we already have, but
oh, that was hard. But I know. We're remaining open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want you to feel shut down.
Yeah, I have a call with Netflix. So.
I saw that, but I'm like, okay, it's fine.
I'm like, let's not talk about it because that circle isn't completely closed yet.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you check us out on TikTok and Instagram at De-Influence Podcast. We love you guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Love you.
Please note that this episode may contain paid endorsements and advertisements for products and services. Individuals on the show may have a direct or indirect financial interest in products or services referred to in this episode.